Hello, lovely ones. It's story time. What story from the Bible should we learn from today? Let's see here. Where should we start? Oh, I know. Let's start in the book of Esther. It's one of my favorites. Esther was a brave queen who trusted God and helped save her people.
A long time ago, in a beautiful land called Persia, there lived a powerful king named Xerxes. King Xerxes loved to show off his kingdom. One day, the king threw a huge party and called for Queen Vashti to come show off her beauty. But Queen Vashti said no, and he didn't like it. Since Queen Vashti was gone, the king needed a new queen. So a big search began. Girls all over the land got excited. Maybe one of them would be the next queen. In a quiet village far from the palace, lived a kind and beautiful girl named Esther. She was gentle, thoughtful, and full of joy. She lived with her older cousin Mordecai, who raised her like his own daughter. He knew Esther was a very special girl. One day, Esther looked up and saw the king's palace. One day soon, she would be welcomed inside. Soon, Esther was chosen to go to the palace, along with many other young women from all over the land. The palace was big and beautiful, but it was also very different from the life Esther knew. Everything felt new and uncertain. Esther didn't have all the answers, but deep in her heart, she believed God was with her. So she stood tall, took a deep breath, and walked forward in faith. As time passed, everyone in the palace began to notice something special about Esther. She was kind, humble, and full of grace. When the king finally met Esther, he was amazed. She wasn't just beautiful, she had a gentle spirit that touched his heart. In front of the whole palace, the king placed a crown on Esther's head. She was now queen of all Persia. A humble servant girl was now queen. Esther was amazed, but she knew God had placed her there for a reason. Now Haman was one of the king's top leaders. He was proud, and he loved being treated like he was the most important person in the kingdom. Everyone bowed when Haman walked by, except Esther's uncle Mordecai. Mordecai stood tall. He would only bow to God.
They mock our ways. They defy the king's decree. Every last one of them must be eradicated from this kingdom.
Haman was furious. He didn't just want to punish Mordecai. He wanted to destroy all of Mordecai's people too. Haman went to King Xerxes with a terrible plan. He told the king, "There are people who don't follow your rules. They should be removed." The king didn't realize Haman was talking about the Jewish people, Mordecai's people. So he gave Haman his royal ring to make the law official. Soon, messengers spread the news all across the land. When Mordecai heard the news, he was heartbroken. He sent a message to Queen Esther, begging her to speak to the king and save their people.
Maybe you were made queen for such a time as this.
Mordecai's words stayed in her heart. Esther was scared, so Esther made a bold choice. She fasted, she prayed, and then, she got ready to risk everything to do what was right. Queen Esther put on her royal robes and bravely went before the king. Instead of getting angry, the king welcomed her. She invited him and Haman to a special banquet. At the banquet, the king asked what Esther wanted. She said, "Please save my people. Someone wants to destroy us." The king was shocked. Esther pointed to Haman. "It's him," she said. The king was furious. Haman was taken away, and justice was served. The danger was over. God saved his people. The people celebrated with a song of joy, dancing, and thankfulness to the Lord.
Esther was a brave queen who trusted God and helped save her people.